Tonight's headlines: Philippine population balloons to 109.03 million in 2020. Casino and POGO operations needed to raise government money. Duterte pushes go anew for president. Coronavirus cases in the country at 1,450,110. Philippines to buy more C-130 planes. ITCZ to bring rain showers and thunderstorms. Philippine Stocks Index slips anew. And closed businesses amid COVID-19 down to 10%. Good evening. Today is Wednesday, July 7, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Cue. Here are the stories for this evening. The Philippines' total population stood at 109 million last year, according to a proclamation signed by President Rodrigo Duterte on Tuesday. Duterte's Proclamation 1179 stated that the country had a population of 109,035,343 persons as of May 1, 2020, up by 8.05 million from the previous census in 2015 of 100,981,437 persons, based on the data from the Philippine Statistics Authority. According to Batas Pambansa 72, the final population count shall be considered official for all purposes upon proclamation by the President. The 2020 census involved the collection, compilation, evaluation, analysis, publication, and dissemination of data on population count, demographic and socio-economic characteristics of the population, housing statistics, and other relevant data in each barangay, city, municipality, province, and region in the country. President Rodrigo Duterte has said he is in favor of increased operations of casinos and Philippine offshore gaming corporations to raise government funds. During the Tate PDP Laban meeting aired Wednesday over state-run PTV4, the president admitted that he is in favor of casinos and POGOs because the country needs the money for the government's COVID-19 response. Duterte, however, said these businesses should comply with the law. He added that the businesses should pay the correct taxes to the government to ensure that there will still be funds available for the government to utilize. President Rodrigo Duterte on Wednesday pushed anew Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo to run for president in the 2022 elections, but his closest aide rejected the proposal. The chief executive said he is gunning for Go as his party mate in PDP Laban sought for a viable candidate for presidency. Go, on the other hand, thanked his party mates and the president for their support but declined to seek the presidential post as the work of a Philippine leader is a thankless job. Since March, Duterte has been endorsing Go, a neophyte senator, to become the next Philippine president. Tribune News on Cue will be back after these reminders.
bago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayad.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
The Department of Health reported 4,289 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Wednesday to bring the total number of infected in the country to 1,450,110, even as 4 laboratories failed to submit reports on time. This brought the active cases to 47,519, and of the total, 90.4% are mild, 4.1% are asymptomatic, 2.3% are severe, and 1.6% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 1,377,132 after 6,399 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll now stands at 25,459 with 164 fatalities recorded. Data from the DOH also show that 57% of the intensive care unit beds nationwide are in use, while 36% of the mechanical ventilators are occupied. In other news, Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana said that the Philippines will continue its procurement of new aircraft even after the crash of a C-130 in Sulu over the weekend. Lorenzana said the government was looking to finish 80% of the modernization program of the Armed Forces of the Philippines by the end of 2021. Aside from the 4 C-130 aircrafts already in AFP's fleets, Lorenzana said Congress has already approved the purchase of 2 more. Documents are being processed for their purchase. Aside from this, Lorenzana said the Philippine Air Force is also planning to buy a fighter jet, but they are still working on their preferred proponent. State Weather Bureau Pagasa on Wednesday announced that the Intertropical Convergence Zone is expected to bring cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms over Palawan, Mindanao, and eastern and central Visayas. In its 24-hour forecast, the weather agency warned against possible flash floods or landslides during moderate to at times heavy rains. The ITZZ and localized thunderstorms may also bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms over the national capital region and the rest of the country. Flash floods and landslides are also possible. We'll pause for a short break. Stay with us.
That's it, never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap, it's a wrap. Just tap the app, now you can check, view, subscribe, renew, help and support for you. Out with the Ring apps or the in thing, you know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use, mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now.
Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
In business, negative sentiments reigned in the local bourse on Wednesday, resulting in the negative close of the main index. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index lost 49.43 points or 0.71% to 6,943.00 at the closing bell. The broader all shares declined by 26.55 points or 0.62% to 4,272.16. Regina Capital Development Corporation Head of Sales Luis Linglingan said that Philippine shares fell along with the other regional markets, with concern that maybe the best of the economic recovery from the pandemic is already behind. Volume totaled 1.70 billion shares, amounting to 4.46 billion pesos. Losers led gainers at 127 to 59, while 57 shares were unchanged. And Department of Trade and Industry Secretary Ramon Lopez reported that the number of enterprises that closed their operations amid the coronavirus disease pandemic went down to 10% in June. Lopez said the easing of community quarantine restrictions has allowed more businesses to resume operations, whether partial or full, and establishments that are fully operational in June were at 44%, while partially open but not yet in full capacity was at 46%. When the National Capital Region Plus was under enhanced community quarantine and modified ECQ, closed businesses climbed to 16%. But the June numbers are still far prior to the reimposition of ECQ and MECQ in NCR Plus. Aside from a lower number of closed businesses with easing of restrictions, Lopez said the number of companies that reported decline in sales slowed down to 53.8% in June, from 61.7% in May and 67.8% in March. That wraps. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, Department of Tourism, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Manong Joe po!
At Ate Maita,
Matapos ang magkasunod na buwang pagbaba, bagyang tumaas ang overall electricity rates ng halos 9 centavos per kilowatt hour ngayong buwan. At paalala lang po, maging energy efficient po tayo.
lalo pag mainit. Dahil mas hirap ang appliances at mas makonsumo. Buti may bright ideas tayo na based sa Meralco Power Lab tests. Engineer Alfred?
Alam nyo ba, Ang lumang aircon, mas mataas ang konsumo. Up to 682 pesos ang dagdag kada buwan kumpara sa bago. Mas energy efficient kasi ang technology ng bagong aircons. At kung inverter, pwedeng lampas 1,000 pesos ang savings per month. Piliin din yung may horsepower na sakto sa laki ng kwarto. Kung hindi, halos 1,000 ang extra gastos buwan-buwan.
Sundan ang tips na to. And visit our website para you have the power this summer.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.